From Cactus Bowl, the Giant Pickle, we're here for the title match of the Arizona Invitational Tournament. Both bowlers have 2 losses, so this is the title game, and we're starting the second half of it with Jakob Butturff trailing by 2 pins. Oh, and getting a terrific break, tripping out the 6/8 for a strike in the 6th. 2-pin game, both bowlers working on the strikes with 4 frames to go. Demanding lane condition, 2012 Nationals. The cut was minus 106 for only the top 11s. That shows you how hard they were. And only the 3-seed Jakob and the 14-seed Riley, who got in because of his exemption, that's why he worked hard all year for it, remain standing. Because of your exemption. Both bowlers are now 8-2 on the day in match play. Well, triple elimination match play, you just can't lose 3 times. Everybody else has lost 3 times except these 2, and that is a disastrous 7th frame for Jakob as he big at 4s, and boy does that body language tell the story right there. Good heavens. Jakob, one of the well-kept secrets out here in the Southwest, 4-time champ, tons of other top 5s, bowls at his best in the bigger tournaments. And of course a top 16 gold finalist last year. Look out! Nope, not able to get the big split. And with that, Riley has opened up a 16-pin lead. Which he can extend to 28 in this really pivotal 7th frame right here. Came up high in the 5th frame on this lane. Looks like this pair is hooking just a little bit more. He's using a lot of loft to try and control the heads. But he had a big change of direction last time on this frame. Let's see what he does to adjust. That is a brilliant adjustment.
Ball change.
I don't always believe in the ball change, but that was a great one right there. Just a little bit smoother in the transition. The ball laid off about 3 or 4 more feet and labeled the 1-3. Riley had to beat Jakob in the last game. He did. And a close one too. 192 to 177. Kind of indicative of the scoring pace here. Usually 200 was enough to win today. Unless you were playing Ashley Lamb. Another good ball. Oh, wow.
Good shot.
Boy, just a pinch behind the head pin there and a brutal ring 10. That would have gone a long way to sealing it up. 14-time champ. Oodles of loot. Runner-up in the Mojave Invite, right? This year, so. Yes, newsflash for those of you who watch these videos a lot. Cameron's not on the video, and it's an invitational. His first non-invite win in the last 4 invitationals. What a dominant stretch he's had. Didn't have his best performance today. That's all right.
The oil was like...
Nice job with the 10-pin. Well, among his many other skills, Jakob is really, really good in over his career at bouncing back from bad frames. He's been good on 14. 13 has been the difference in this match so far for him. He can max out for 202. Riley going at a 197 pace. 8th frame. Every shot big for $1,000 on the line.
Did it hurt?
Yep.
No. Is that your first loss?
Holds is good lane. That's 3 in a row on that lane. But in bowling, that doesn't do a lot unless you can strike on the other lane.
At one point, I had no teeth in my mouth.
If he doesn't strike on this ball, the best that he could do would be 182, which would just make Riley stay clean and hold counts. And or hold counts. So he knows how vitally important this is, and he's taking a little extra time to think about this. Literally sitting down and taking extra time. Mature bowler for his age. These guys are both intensely competitive individuals. Let's see if he can find the right combination on this lane. Oh my goodness gracious. Shows you how difficult these lanes are. Now he's got to find a way to regroup and make this spare. Looked like he wanted to square up a little bit, but it just, I don't think, he's looking at his hand funny after that too. I don't know what happened. Talk about it all I want, but I'm not sure what happened on that ball, to be honest. Has to spare it to have any chance. Close. All right. He grimaces after that shot. What's up with that?
Probably hurt his thumb.
Okay.
That's all that he
He's got such a unique release that we've talked about so much, where his entire wrist essentially buckles, which allows him to get under the ball so much. He's been working on his thumb between games as well. We've got all kinds of tape out there. Thumb popped, he said. Well, his thumb should have popped 12 years ago if he bowls like that. Why to choose now? Right. Well, Riley and sitting pretty here, but still has to fill the frames. Oh. It's bad news, another ring 10. Good news, he'll take it all day. If he can just spare, that's all he needs. And he can, with the spare here, he can even afford a high count open in the 10th. So Riley on the verge of completing a tough thing to do, beating Jakob twice in a row. Jakob a tough match play bowler, but Riley reminding all of us why he's done what he's done on our tour. Yep.
Baby.
Late frame spares have not always been his friend, and he's nailed those two 10 pins.
Because he's,
Let's see here, 9 out is 184, that's enough. I believe we're in literally the exact same situation where 9 out is enough, but 8 would require him to get the 1. This is an absolute carbon copy of the last game and he washed out of the 10th frame last time. I really don't think that's going to happen again. For another major title.
Kid?
You betcha. We were talking to Jared and I were talking a while ago, where some of our superstars who've been doing this a long time, they don't get excited, and when they win they're very blasé about it, but when they lose they're furious. And not this time. Riley clearly wanted that win pretty badly. I like it when people are excited about winning.
It's because he got a new white belt.
A new what now?
He got a new white belt yesterday.
A new white belt, was that it?
Hey, the belt's 1 for 1. The belt's 1 for 1.
Do you think I can rock a white belt at my age, or would that just like kill it? I would just look stupid. Really? I'll try the black on black with the white belt sometime. I think
That sure did work real good.
all right. I think the gutter ball by Jakob in the 9th was, but I don't think, it seems pretty obvious it was physically caused. A little bit of loft for Riley.
You should have seen my reaction all day.
203 has been a winning score all day long, and it wins it all. Right, I know Butturff would kill to have that 9th frame back. Too bad. He did. Still, 500 is a nice consolation prize. No squirrels were harmed in the entire trip down. That's good news for the rodents. And a nice finish for them. We'll do it all over again. And the tournament champions tomorrow.